Hey everybody, this is Writtance, where we write whole worlds. In today's short story, we'll take a look at what option remains available when all others have been taken from you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the fantasy tale of Dusk Meadow. When you have no further options and you wish for nothing more, they will come. Be prepared to pay, not in just coin, but in the knowledge that you will have caused the death of another, for Dusk Meadow never fails. These words had stuck with him for a long time. The first and only time he heard them was from his sister, when they still lived at home. He was barely 10 years old, but he and his 16-year-old sister had lived through hell together. Underfed, overworked, mistreated, their childhood was rough until his sister could no longer take it. One night, she behaved strangely. She woke him up, told him those exact words, and he never saw her or his parents ever again. Life at the orphanage was pure bliss compared to what he had before. He missed his sister, but he could eat, was taught to read, and given a life. Eventually, all of it became a memory, and time moved on. He got married, worked as a cobbler, and even had a daughter. Life had become great. Until they came. A new merchant group called Ancestor Footprints had taken residence in town, claiming to represent a unity between workers and merchants. Their leader, a man named Felendron Goldwinkle, campaigned for fairness within the economy, a concept that would benefit the workers greatly. His wife warned him that terms such as those held little benefit for a singular merchant organization, and that there had to be some sort of catch, but the proposition was too alluring to ignore. In time, he and many other workers signed the proposition. This was his first mistake. Over the next few years, he went from comfortably off to dirt poor. Due to the market manipulation enacted by those merchants, the products were standardized in price as they promoted, but as the only raw material suppliers, they got a monopoly on the price. As per the clause, the workers weren't allowed to import material elsewhere and had to pay an association tax to the group, meaning he had to work for pennies while sustaining a family. Eventually their money had run out, and his energy was at an all-time low. He couldn't pay the tax anymore, causing Felendron Goldwinkle to pay him a visit in person. Without explicitly stating it, he threatened that if he didn't pay up by the end of tomorrow, he would start losing things important to him, one by one. As part of this gesture, he took his daughter with him. At that moment, something snapped inside his head. That night, he woke his wife up and said, "When you have no further options and you wish for nothing more, they will come. Be prepared to pay, not in just coin, but in the knowledge that you will have caused the death of another, for Dusk Meadow never fails." His daughter returned the next day, and Felendron Goldwinkle had been reported missing. The merchant group disbanded a few weeks later, and he was never seen again. And that concludes the story of He Who Turned to Those That Help When No Other Option Remains Available. I hope you enjoyed today's short story. On top of these, I'll also be doing world building, D&D, and other things in that kind of corner. All of these stories are part of the world of Amyrna, which I'll share more of over time, as this will play host to many stories, adventures, and games I'll be using it for. So subscribe if you want to keep up with that, or if you want to be a part of that, come join our Discord linked below. You can also read ahead on these stories by visiting my Instagram, which is also linked below. I post new stories, world building, or lore there twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Okay, that is all. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in our Discord. Remember, our world is always open for you. Take care, and see you next time. Bye bye.